I hope you're doing well. My name is Joshua Coley, and I'm 32 years old. And it's been a long time since I posted on this channel, but more recently, I've had some time off work and I've had a chance to actually think about what it is that I want to use this channel for. I do make like content around on TikTok around personal finance and stuff like that, but I actually wanted to have a YouTube channel where I can actually just talk about things and talk about the journey of maturing, getting older, and becoming the person I believe God has called me to be. And also to meet other people that are on a similar journey of self-improvement, but also growing in um, who they are and the people that they're called to be. I want to go a bit more into what I mean by that. So currently I'm 32 and I was taking some time to reflect and I realized that as someone who's 32, that to the glory of God, I've by literally by the grace of God, I've achieved a lot of things that a lot of people in their 30's um, would want to achieve. But then I also looked at my life and I started to realize that there are areas of my life that I've also let slip as well. Um, One of them, for example, is my health. Not saying I'm unhealthy, but I think about the person that I want to be in the future, the person I want to be for my kids when I do have kids, for my wife, the future the example that I want to set. And I'm just like, I'm not there at this moment. I don't like where I'm at this moment. I feel like I can do better. So I had this GP appointment. I had a toothache, a sinus. It was terrible for like 2 weeks, like just like pain, agony. I was in the living room, just in a lot of pain. Anyway, during that time, after I ended up taking a blood test, it took ages. Doctor was like, okay, whatever. Your bloods look fine. All everything looks okay. But he says that you have high cholesterol. Like your cholesterol's higher than normal. Like it's not enough that you need to take medicine for it, but I would recommend like a lifestyle change. And when he said that, I was like, yeah, fair enough. But it really ran some echoes in my head because I was like, if I'm being honest with myself, the way when I'm looking at myself, I can actually see that there does need to be a lifestyle change. I've got maybe too comfortable eating particular types of food or not having self-control over particular areas of eating and having a consistent workout um workout regime. All of these things make me realize that no, there is area for growth. The example that I want to set for my family, for those around me, is one that looks at health as something that is important. So this has challenged me. It's like now that I'm entering into these 30's, getting into these deep waters and going from the 30's to the 40's, it's like, what is the example that I want to set? Who's the person that I want to be when I look at my 40's? Yes, I could be comfortable with this person who is, slightly whatever overweight or whatever how you want to define obesity or whatever it used to be in my yeah, I could be happy being maybe 15 kg over what my weight is. I could be comfortable with that, or I could do something about it that could potentially help someone else, that could help my family, that could help me be an example for those who are around me. And this is essentially where I'm at right now. And this is essentially where I'm at right now. It's this idea of like in this time of my 30's and and leading up to the 40's, it's like I don't want to get complacent. I don't want to be complacent because I know there's so much more that I can achieve. There's so much more that I'm supposed to do. Or there's areas that need to be refined in me, on all aspects of my life, whether it's spiritual, physical, mental, the things that I'm reading, my understanding in subject matters that will help me for the future. And not just help me, but also help those who are around me, my family, my friends, the people that God's placed in my life. So I'm taking this 30's at a period of my life seriously. I'm taking it with vengeance. I'm really I'm taking it like fire by force, you know. This 30s period is going to be a period that I conquer well by the grace of God. It's a period where I will see the fruits of my labor, and I will and it'll be a period that I'm striving for fulfillment, but also for um for success in that area. And I'm praying that this season it would be a season that sets up the next season of my life in a way that I don't have to do everything that I've done. Like I've set a strong foundation. So I'm trying to not be complacent. I'm trying not to be complacent. I'm trying to be honest with myself. I've reflected. I've taken the time to think about things and to to be honest with me and the purpose of my future me. I think a lot of this is actually stems from thinking about being a father, and I'm not a father yet, but by God's grace, I will. But this idea of being a father and like what is the example that I want to set for my family, for my children? Like what do I want life to look like for my children, for my family? Who am I right now, and who do I need to be that person that reflects someone who is an example for their family and their children? I want to take you on this journey of me defining that, of me conquering that by the grace of God. And I want to take you on a journey. I want hopefully to for us for there to be found a community, people on a similar journey who are trying to strive for better in all aspects of their life. Um, Man and females. I don't think this is agnostic to a particular gender. Sorry, wrong terminology. This is this is fair. I believe this is something that is aligns with any gender. But I think this period of time is so important to get right, and it's so important to not get comfortable in this period of time, but to continue to push forward and to excel for what is good, for what is great, for what is honorable. Um, so yeah, I hope you can stay on this journey with me. My aim is to try to post a few times in the week. I need to define what the goal is. I also want to use this to look back in time as a reminder to see how far I've come back. So yeah, one of the areas, as I mentioned, will be around like the weight loss journey, living actually not just the weight loss, but actually defining what a healthy life looks like. And I'm really excited to bring you guys on the journey of this. If you're also on this journey, this appeals to you, I would encourage you to follow, drop a comment, and I would love to actually build a community where we're kind of all encouraging one another and kind of focusing on the same things. I think it's going to be a blessing. But yeah, I think first things first is going good. Is that health? That's one of the main things. And we just keep building from there. Um, Obviously, there's other things, and I'll talk more about them as time goes on. And I'm also wanting love to use this channel to also encourage and share the things that are just on my mind, on my heart as well. But yeah, I hope this video was of a blessing. I hope it helped someone to feel like they're not alone on this journey. Even if you feel like you're behind and you feel like, you know, you wasted your 20s and you're like trying to search for where to go and how to get there. I hope that this can still be a community that you find solace and strength and community and encouragement. So yeah, to the next 10 years, to the next 8 years, or to the next 10 years, yeah, we're just gonna keep pushing on by the grace of God, and looking forward to celebrating some of the achievements with you guys and celebrating your achievements as well. So now I'm about to head for a run. So I wish you guys all the best. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.